Oh, church, I come to you with a word today. Let me tell you, I was just sleeping, having me a little afternoon siesta, and of course I slept too long. But I was having a dream just before I woke up, and I woke up with a realization, and I wanted to share it with you. So this dream, I can't give you all of it because I don't remember all of it, but I will give you the salient points, right? In this dream, I was watching something and there was this little boy, and the boy was in trouble or something. I don't know what happened, but in the advertisement it said, please bring some food to feed so and so and so. And so I decided I was going to get myself together and I was going to put me a little bag of food together. And I remember everything that I put in the bag, but it was enough for me to carry. And I do remember that I had some potatoes. So I go out to start the little journey to go because it was in another borough. I'm in Manhattan. So, it was in another borough and I had to get there. And I said, okay, I can make it. And I try to map out how I'm going to go. But I ended up walking because that was the easiest way to get there, was the straightest path. If I just walked across the bridge and walked straight to the thing, it was like literally right across from me. But it was a few miles away. So I'm walking, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and there's somebody like following me or something, trying to catch me. And at some point, they were like, oh, you just going to mess with that little boy or something like that. You're not going to make it. And I'm like, what the hell? How would they know that? So then I'm going and I'm going. Then this little like gnome is following me. And this gnome is like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, trying to get away from him or whatever. I'm doing my little walk or whatever. And like, I think at one point we were like kind of fighting or something. And I told somebody, I was hitting him upside the head with a box, right? And I told somebody, call the police. So he disappeared. So I kept walking. I walked past gas station and there was a few police cars there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait here and see if he's still following me. So he did. He showed up. But by the time he got there, the police were gone. And he was like, I'm going to kill you. And I ended up choking him out. I choked him till he turned blue. And then I let him go because I was like, I don't want to kill this boy, man, whatever it was, this gnome, because, I don't want to go to jail. So I kept walking, and he kept following me. So I got to another point where he was like all up on my face again. I choked him out, and once again, till he was like blue, and then I let him go, and then I kept walking. So I get to a place I had to ask some directions, and then I go through a long hallway with my stuff, and I'm looking around, and there's all these people sitting around, there's all this set up, and these tables, and there's some people sitting around this way. So I go up, and I go through the hallway, and then I come around to another area, and I'm in a building, and I go, I'm like, I got my offering, I'm looking at people, and I'm like, it's a church. And I'm like, okay. And then this other guy who had also been along my journey, who had been watching me, and I had seen him, and I don't know if we had talked or he had said something to me, but he was there in the church. And he looked up at me like he was expecting me. And I'm like, why is this guy here? Why didn't he tell me he was going to be like where I had to be, along the way? So he said something, and he was like, oh, I don't know what happened, but it was like they wanted me to talk about my day or something like that. And so I started talking about my day, and I was trying to be a little shady, a little catfishy, because I was upset that I walked all this way, and, and they didn't say nothing to me, and they must have been watching me, and they knew I was coming and all that. And so I started talking. I was like, oh, well, I did this and I did that. I was like very, very boring or whatever. And I could see that people were like frustrated and stuff like that. And then I was like, so then I just got here. And then they were like, ah! And I was like, well, what do you expect if you want somebody to give a sermon and it's just some random person off the street? And so they started getting up and they were laughing and stuff like that. And then I was like, but you know what? I was like, what you did was a really good thing because you got me to come here and what did I say? And I said, because you wanted to build this church. And the reason that I came is because I wanted to help you feed somebody. And all these people are here because they support the community and they are going to help you build this church. And as I was waking up, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my God, that was the devil or the enemy or the destroyer or whoever in my path all the way trying to keep me from getting where I needed to be. That whole way. And this angel was over my shoulder watching me and came to tell me that it was okay and that I was going to make it. But the devil was still there in front of me trying to do everything they could to keep me from getting there. But lo and behold, I made it. I made it. I made it. And I realized that there was a reason for everything that happened along the way. Lord, church, can you tell me? See, I come from a praying family. You know, I come from a family of ministers. I come from a family of people who, hallelujah, who believes in a message. And I don't know if you need this message right now, and I don't know if I need this message right now. But hold on. Hold on. See, oh Lord. Because whatever it is that's in your way right now, whatever it is, that angel is watching over you, and you are going to make it. And when you get there, you're going to realize that whole journey, everything that you experience is exactly what you needed to be where you needed to be at that point. Oh Lord, there are very few times that I have realized the dream the way I realized this dream, but I feel like it's telling me that I'm on the right path. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And even though these roadblocks are in front of me, that I am going to make it. And when I get there, I'm going to realize that everything that fell in my way, every person that I met along the way was there to help me build the strength to get where I need to be. And I feel the same way about you. I got to give you this message because this ain't just for me. He don't give you something that's just for you. He's giving me something that's for whoever needs it. Whoever needs this message, remember this, all along the way, all along the road, that if you just keep going, you keep putting your feet to that path, you keep working at it, you don't let nobody stop you, you're going to get there. You are going to get there, and the reward is going to be great. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for this message. Thank you for this message. Oh, my goodness, thank you for this message. Ooh. I'm out. I'm peace. I'm full up right now. My cup is full up. I've got the victory. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.